coming out and help us celebrate responsibility. We have a lot of great things that are going to take place today. But before we get to the real big fun and start recognizing our winners, we have a very important message that we have a lot of young men and ladies in yellow shirts want to share. So let's put our good listening ears on because they have some important things they want to share today. What's it say? Fuel up to play. Play 60.
Fuel Up to Play 60 is a nutrition and physical activity program launched by National Dairy Council and NFL to help kids lead healthier lives.
We are proud to introduce our team of 4th grade ambassadors.
Reckon Bonus,
Sydney Rogers,
Sarah Rostopoulos,
Max Waters,
Abigail Lamers, Oliver Cran, Emery Sanders,
Brody Nathuski,
Tia Peterson,
Levi Hagen,
Jordan Hemingway,
Luke Herring.
Fuel Up means eating healthy foods and beverages that are good for us and give our body energy. Play 60 means our bodies need 60 minutes of active play and movement every day of the week.
We pledge to be wellness role models and want to include all of you in our journey.
Next week, we hope that your class takes a few minutes each day getting active with a couple of brain break videos we have created.
In mid-February, we will be pedaling a smoothie bike in the cafeteria to give each of you a sample of a blueberry or banana smoothie.
In March, we hope you get active trying out our Play 60 challenges at home.
Ripple will give you a chance to share healthy recipes with others. And May will be our Fuel Up to Play finale that shows that you are making healthy choices at home.
And don't forget about the chance to win an activity prize. Hold on now. We all know the real prize is feeling good and having a strong and healthy body. What are you doing to fuel up to Play 60?
Nice job, guys. Well, kindergarten, you guys finally get to yell like everybody else. Kindergarten students, are you guys ready for this? All right, that's a great start. Well, let's get started then for our responsibility students of the month. Let's get started with kindergarten. And let's get started with Emma Sabe. Come on up, Emma. Next we have Jacob Blodgett. Come on up, Jacob. Our next winner, Scott Spacina. Come on up, Scotty. There he is. Next we have Emma Gessler. Come on up, Emma. Our next kindergarten student of the month is Marin Hawkins. Come on, Marin. And our final kindergarten student of the month for responsibility, Danielle DeGraw. Come on up, Danielle. Ladies and gentlemen, our kindergarten students of the month for responsibility. Next we have Clark DePlazies. Come on up, Clark. Next we have Cohen Wester. Next we have Noah Foley. Come on up, Noah. And our last first grade student of the month, Sonita Yang. Come on up, Sonita. Ladies and gentlemen, our first grade students of the month for responsibility. Congratulations. Second grader, you guys ready? Yeah. I think you are. Well, let's get started then with Emily Roos. Come on up, Emily. Emily, I don't know if you know, but you lost a shoe. Next we have Alexis Stensland. Next we have Jackson Herring. Come on up, Jackson. Saul, can you take that to him at home? Can you take that to him at home, Saul? Nothing, never mind. All right. Our next winner is Cadence Trudell. Come on, Cadence. Cadence was so sure that she's done such a great job of responsibility that she told Dad this week that, Dad, I'm pretty sure I'm going to get that responsibility award this week. So she must have worked hard. And our last second grade student of the month, Will the Thrill Trainer. Ladies and gentlemen, our second grade students of the month. Third grade, are you ready? All right, let's get started in with Ruby Goosen. Next we have Kat Gooding. Come on, Kat. Swanson. Ladies and gentlemen, our third grade students of the month for responsibility. That means we have one class left. That'll be the fourth grade. Fourth grader, are you ready? Well, let's get started then with Emmy Collins. Come on up, Emmy. We have an individual who's been working very, very hard this year, and it makes me happy to say, Logan Deal. Come on up, Logan. Next we have Brooklyn Kizzy. Come on, Brooklyn. Next we have Patrick Downs. Come on, Patrick. Next we have Tadpole Posey. And you got us now rolling. And our last student of the month for fourth grade for responsibility, Gabriella Ella Hawkins. As we leave here, I want to remind parents that if you want to get your own picture, you're more than welcome to grab your child after the ceremony today, and you can come on up and we'll get your own picture in front of the board. So, ladies and gentlemen, our fourth grade students of the month for responsibility. With that said, we are not done yet, as we have two more to give out, and that is our Specialist Award. And for those of you that are new to our program, this award is given out by our specialists, so it actually identifies 2 students out of all 600 some students that we have in the building. So this is pretty amazing. So let's get started with Levi Niagan. Come on, Levi! And then our last one, and I'm sorry, Yadira, I'm going to ruin this, but Yadira Barnrosto. Come on up, Yadira. Ladies and gentlemen, our students of the month for responsibility. So we're going to be moving on to our next CARES topic for the month, which is empathy. And empathy, in my mind, is the most important because it doesn't matter how smart we are, how tall we are, how big we are, how athletic we are, but how we treat others is the most important. And empathy is very, very important in where we go. But before we go on to empathy, I want to congratulate all of you. In the last 4 weeks, we've had over 100 students celebrate gold medals for responsibility, and the student body has filled that entire fishbowl again, which means you have earned a reward day. So how about you give yourself a huge round of applause for all of you who are amazing job for responsibility. I am now going to turn the program over, so let's get our voices back to zero, and let's get our good listening ears on for Miss Lydia Hubbard.
Hi guys, like you've already heard, I'm Lydia Hubbard, the Secretary for Student Council. I'm here to talk about empathy. Empathy is an important trait when you're young, old, or just in between the two. Empathy is when you understand how someone is feeling, or as other people call it, walking in someone's shoes. The second part of empathy is showing that you care. Show kindness to someone if they're sad. Be happy if someone else is. And be sure to show empathy this month.
Nothing. We can all afford it. Kindness is friendship. This is the kindness box. We make words and give us kind, and then we make new friends. Kind people have more friends than new people.
Kindness is
Magic. Kindness can change the world.
kindness is treating somebody the way you want to be treated.
If you ever forget,
Kindness comes in every language. It's universal.
to be kind is to say,
Žečlivоst jest, Algabdian Shanti se, Dobrodad se.
Güte ist.
Kindness is contagious. Contagious. It catches on really fast.
Kindness is having manners.
Say please. Say thank you. Say I'm sorry. Smile. Tell people you care about them. Say hi to people. Bless you. Thank you. You're welcome, Mary.
Kindness is showing empathy to others. Kindness
Kendall.
is
seen what kindness is and looks like. So as a student council, we would like to ask you to take on the kindness challenge with us. Here is a video to show you what it is.
It's Monday. What better way to start off the week than to do something nice for someone else?
Kids across the country are going to be doing all sorts of kind acts this week to inspire others to, let's say, spread the love.
These students from kindergarten through 12th grade have a checklist with acts of kindness to accomplish.
Compliment 5 people, some of the other ones hug a friend, entertain someone with a happy dance.
All acts of kindness that can turn around somebody else's day, which is why the Great Kindness Challenge is Positively Las Vegas. And now the program has spread all around the globe.
Kids can teach us a thing or two about how to be kind to other people.
But just how much of a difference does kindness make?
I am seeing a huge difference. The students are so excited. Kindness matters! You can change the world one random act of kindness at a time.
I had a dream so big and loud, I jumped so high, I touched the clouds. Oh, 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 oh. I stretched my hands out to the sky, we danced with voices through the night. Oh, 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 oh. This is gonna be the best day of my life. My life. This is gonna be the best day of my life. My This is gonna be the best day of my life. My This is gonna be the best day of my life. This is gonna be the best day of my life. Well, everything is looking up, everybody up now. This is gonna be the best day of my
Okay, St. Croix Central Elementary, that is your challenge. So what we are going to do for the month of February is we are going to challenge you to the Great Kindness Challenge. On Monday, you guys are all going to receive a calendar, and each day we are going to challenge you to do something kind to someone else. And at the end of the week, in your own classrooms, you guys are going to be looking at your calendar, and if you have done something kind every single day of the week, you are going to get a chain link. And that chain link is going to be paper. We are going to be making a big chain for your grade level, and we're going to be running them all the way down the hallways. We're going to see how long each grade levels can get. And then on the last day of the month, we are going to put that chain all together. And we are going to measure to see how long that chain is. And at the next assembly, when we stand right here, we're going to stretch it out. We're going to see how long it is. Okay? So, on Monday, you are going to get your calendars, and thank you. And what we're going to do is we're going to try this just like everyone else. And boys and girls, you know what? You do it every day. We see you guys, and I know moms and dads and grandmas and grandpas, they see it all the time too. But we're going to challenge you to do it even more. So today, Mrs. Fritchie and I had the pleasure of taking some 4th grade students to try this out. And they want to tell you how it feels to be kind.
We had our fourth grade wind group, and we had to do a service project, and for our service project we went to Feed My Starving Children. And when we were there, they told us a story at the end. And there's this kid named Moses, and his parents couldn't really care for them, so they threw him in this toilet thing, kinda. And there was this guy that found him there. I don't know how long it was that he was there, but he found him, and the man tied a rope to his waist and then tied it to the toilet seat, and then he went down and picked the kid up, and then he brought him out and he brought him to a homeless shelter, and they cared for him. And Feed My Starving Children, they packed up a bunch of food and stuff for him, and they sent it there, and then he ate it, and now he's healthy, and he's 11 years old, and he lives in Haiti. And today we went there today, and we fed 78 kids, and for an entire year, and 28,000 meals.
So I think that's a true story of when we were coming back with the boys this morning, they were telling us how good their hearts felt. And so Mrs. Fritchie and I were asking them, what does that mean? And it's when you do something really good for someone else, or for someone else, or to someone else, how good it actually makes you feel. So that is what empathy is. That is what kindness is. And we challenge you to that this month.
All right, as we all know, Captain Olympics has a special message he'd like to share on empathy also.
Thank you. I just want to say that all of you are to be congratulated for the past month, because I had the good fortune of going to 4 classrooms and hand out the responsibility torch to those 4 classrooms. And the things I cited them for being responsible were cleaning up their classroom before they left for the day, putting their chairs up, cleaning up around the paper towels around the bathrooms, in and out of the bathrooms, and also cleaning up their hallway before they left, picking up coats, boots, snow pants, and mittens. And it was awesome because the four groups that I handed the torch to had done just that, and I hope you continue to do that. And now we're going to transition on to empathy. And it's our responsibility to show empathy. Empathy is a big word. Some of you probably don't understand what it means, but they've already said what it means. I just want to say empathy means caring for others. And as Mr. Nussbaum said, doesn't matter what your talents or abilities are, we care for each of you here at the St. Croix Central Elementary. Okay? Now, empathy I have already seen displayed out on the playground. When someone gets hurt, another person is willing to take them into the nurse's office so they can get tended to. That's empathy. If someone was sick in your classroom, and I saw this last year and hope to see it again, you made a homemade get well card for them. That's great. That's empathy. And also, if someone out on the playground doesn't have anyone to play with, you step up and say that you're going to let them play with your group. That's empathy. Okay? And I also want to say that empathy is one of the most important things you'll have with you your entire life, caring for others. Also remember that if someone is having a bad day and they're sad and you notice it, give them a big smile, a pat on the back, And the saying is that a smile is worth 1,000 words, and that's empathy. So let's go on from the responsibility to responsible empathy people here at the St. Croix Central Elementary. Thank you, and let's have a great month.
Thank you, Captain Lindsay. With that said, this is going to conclude our program, but before we do that, we have a lot of visitors today, and I want to congratulate you because we truly have the best kids in the world. That means we have the best parents, grandparents, and community. And we are very, very blessed to get to work with these kids every day. So congratulations to you. Congratulations to all you kids. And you know what? We can be a lot of things in this world, but the most important thing we need to be is just flat out nice. So have a great rest of your day. Have a great weekend. And for those parents that want to get pictures, feel free to come out, grab your child, and come on up and get a picture.